get you, Barbara.
How's it hanging, Phil?
Stop the prime time, bitch!
Come and get it! So either put the gun down now, or kiss your ass goodbye.
Let's get this party started.
I agree, Dana. Let's get this party started. So, welcome back to Sledgehammer Horror, guys. I am Ken Sledge.
And I'm Ashley Sledge.
And let's talk gateway horror. So, today, guys, we are joined by not only two amazing content creators, but two of our best friends in the whole world. We have Bobby from Bobby's Breakdown and Celise from Sweet and Spooky. How you guys doing tonight?
Good.
I'm doing great. I'm ready to talk gateway horror.
Awesome, man. So,
Sick intro, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Ashley did that.
Nice.
So for those of you that don't already, we have all of Bobby's and Celise's social media links and YouTube links in the description, as well as Tatum has been doing the Lord's work, and she has their links in the chat. So make sure you're subscribing to them so you can become a part of their YouTube family. So, Bobby, can you tell, I don't think you've actually been live with us yet. Can you tell people a little bit about what you do over at the channel?
No, I think this is my first time with you, actually. Yeah. So I mainly do movie reviews, some TV shows, and I'm a big wrestling fan. Diving into some more wrestling content recently. Movies are kind of slow for me right now. But yeah, go subscribe and we'll have a fun time over there.
We just did our The Purge over there with Christine Germain, another great friend of ours. So if people are new to the channel, Celise, can you tell people a little bit about what you do over at Sweet and Spooky?
Sure. I do horror reviews. I do a lot of Giallo reviews specifically. I'm the Giallo queen.
Mm-hmm.
I cover new releases, old 80s films, basically any kind of horror movies I cover. We also do a segment on my channel called Table Screams, and it's basically a live stream. And me and my friends get together, we read a script from a horror movie, we act it out, and we get super drunk, and it's really fun. So if that's something that tickles your fancy, come join my spooky little family.
And if you got a fancy, that should tickle it because it's a whole lot of fun. So before we actually get started in our top 10, I do want to catch up on the chat really quick. Hello, Danielle.
Hi, Danielle.
Hello, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
Nathan's here.
Nathan.
Tatum. Charles, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, Charles.
When memberships get passed out, is it random? Yeah, they are always random. Whenever people hand out memberships, they are always random. We actually just posted a new video today for members only that before we went live last week, Kenley, our daughter, jumped on our computer and was acting like she was doing a video. She was like and subscribe. And so we posted that up for our members today, for our members that haven't got to see it. And now in our playlist section, there is a playlist that is only members only videos. So you guys can catch up on all the videos you've missed if you become a member. Love Soundgarden. Hey, what's up, Adrian?
Hey, Adrian.
Hey, hopefully we could be a nice distraction for you. I hope that your night gets a little bit better, Danielle. Hopefully we can make it a little better for you. What's up, John? Shaheem is here.
Shaheem. Hello.
Shaheem, I met through Celise. So
Shaheem.
Saw X. In a couple weeks, Ashley and I are going to be doing a what we've thought of horror so far in 2023 and what we're excited for coming up. So we'll be talking deep dive into that. This is the most important question we're going to have tonight. We're going to start with Celise. Pancakes or waffles?
It's pancakes. I'm sorry.
Okay. What about you, love? We'll go ladies first on this. Pancakes or waffles?
I'm going to have to go with waffles.
Okay. What about you, Bobby?
I don't like either.
Bobby, you're a picky
Hot
eater, aren't
tea.
you?
Listen. I've over the last week I've been critiqued on what I've eaten. I don't like either. Just truthfully, I'm just being honest. I don't like French toast either. So
you know what I got to say to that?
You cut me deep, Shrek. You cut me real deep just now.
In the morning, I'm making waffles. I'm going with waffles, of course.
Yeah, I'm not a breakfast guy, to be completely honest.
Oh, dude, that's my favorite meal of the day.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Robert?
Hey, Robert.
A nice steak and eggs. What's up, Cody?
Hi, Cody.
Hey, what's up, Adrian? I love about everybody in the chat that was like, pancakes, waffles, pancakes. This is amazing. Like I said earlier, here's where Tatum has Salisa's link.
Thank you, Tatum.
And so she also has Bobby's breakdowns. So make sure you guys are subscribing to them. We love their work. We love what they do. How you doing, Laren?
Hi, Laren.
Hey, first time catching a live stream. Thank you for stopping out. We hope you have an amazing time, Jared.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, look at this sexy guy.
Hey, Chris.
All right. Jeffrey,
Hello.
how you doing, man? Jeff is a waffles person. All right,
somebody say neither. Somebody say neither.
Yes, this is early for us. We went on a little early today. We really wanted to have Bobby on the channel, and we wanted to go a little early. That way we could accommodate his schedule a little bit. So,
and I'm off tomorrow, so it didn't matter in the process.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, hey, T. Parker.
Hey, T.
Waffles
Parker.
normally pancakes when I'm hungover.
Nice.
I felt that, yeah. That's usually what I get when I'm hungover is pancakes.
Waffles are just pancakes with abs.
This is true.
Great. So guys, we are going to get started on our gateway horror movies. Now, this more than ever, I want to say, there really is no right or wrong answer, because what you could consider something that got you into horror may not be something that got someone else into horror. So, like I said, this is one where there's definitely not a right or wrong answer to go around. So, just to start off, I have two honorable mentions. I have The Addams Family and Gremlins. These are my two honorable mentions. And here's the thing. Do I like these movies more than maybe a couple other movies on my list? Yes, I do. But I also wanted to kind of get some of the underknown movies that maybe people don't talk about as much on here. So I kind of put those ones down as honorable mentions when they could be higher up on the list. But I'm going to start off with The Addams Family and Gremlins.
All right, so I have 4 of them.
This is Ashley's bread and butter.
It
here.
is. I love
Whoa.
gateway horror.
I felt like that was so true. When I was making my list, I was like, Ashley's loving this.
I totally was.
I just knew.
So I have to go with Goosebumps, and this is the actual TV show.
Oh, okay.
I used to watch the TV show as a kid. Like, I can still remember like the beginning sequence when
beware.
and then like the dog's eyes light up. And
You're in for a scare.
And there was actually a couple of that were kind of scary, like when the dad becomes the plant, and like, or it was like the plant dad, and he like
stay out of the basement.
Yeah, that one, and then this what was the one? It was like Say Cheese or Die or
Say
something.
Cheese and Die.
Yeah,
Ryan Gosling was in that one.
He was.
A young Ryan Gosling
He
was in that one.
Halloween Town. I used to love Halloween Town as a kid. It had Debbie Reynolds in it. Rest in peace, Debbie Reynolds. She was amazing. As well as Caroline. Now, I didn't watch this one when I was a kid, but I still feel like the other mother is
Coraline.
Or Coraline. I said Caroline.
Yeah.
Coraline. And even like watching our girls now watch it, like that, it reminds me of me with some of the stuff that I watched when I was a kid.
The other mother reminds you of you?
Yes, I'm gonna put buttons on your eyes. And then Little Vampire. I also watched this as a kid, and it's a cute little movie about like 2 lonely boys that kind of need friends, but one in particular just is a vampire that doesn't want to be a vampire. So yeah, those are my honorable mentions.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
So, Bobby, you said you have one honorable mention?
I have one, and only because I changed this list about 15 minutes ago. I added one and dropped one, so I'm just gonna throw it as an honorable mention. Hocus Pocus. It's Disney, so obviously it's not that bad, and I think people could get through it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think that might be talked about again.
Oh well, okay. I replaced it with another one thanks to my brother. He gave me another one. I said, okay,
I must know what this other one is.
we'll find out. I'll tell you what it is.
I just want to
talk to him.
I could feel it. I could feel it from Ashley, you know.
So, what about you, Celeste? What's your honor? Oh, you didn't have an honorable mention, did you?
I don't have any, no.
Okay. Real quick, we'll catch up on the chat real quick before Ashley starts us off with number 10. Nathan says Coraline and Haunted Mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Good choice.
Haunted Mansion.
Oh, I know. What's up, Troy? Why does
Hey,
somebody say I'm working so I can't stay? Hey, man, we appreciate you stopping out. Seriously, thank you. Have a good night, and hopefully we'll see you later. If not, hopefully you enjoy the replay. honorable mention Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island and Coraline.
Oh yeah, Scooby. Why did I not think of Scooby-Doo?
No, that's a good one. And I honestly, I left this off the list. I know that it's PG, but I left Poltergeist off the list because it genuinely scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. So I can't say
Too
that.
real.
This movie scared me so bad.
The skeletons in the pool.
Piano lessons can be murder. The Goosebumps episode.
Oh, okay.
That was great.
Yeah.
Yes, guys, please push that thumbs up button. Turn on notifications. It really does help out. It seriously helps out so much. So this YouTube algorithm is definitely stingy sometimes. Pretty Little Liars and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Courage was dark.
It was.
That was a dark show.
Pretty Little Liars, yeah.
Love Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah, the funny story.
dark.
I was watching this, and Ken came in and he was like, "What are you watching?" Like
what
he
is this
wasn't
dumbass
interested in
show?
it at all. He sat through the whole episode with me, and then he was like, "If you want, you can wait for me when it comes out next week, and I'll watch it with you." And then he watched the whole entire first season so he could get caught up on it.
I was like, if you want to wait, I'll sit and watch it with you.
Yeah, like he was
Respect.
doing me a favor.
Yeah.
Oh my
Don't Look
God.
Under the Bed, Haunted Mansion. 9 is fantastic.
Yes.
With like the little dolls, the
Yeah. Doesn't it
animated
have
dolls.
Coheed?
Yeah, Coheed was in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. The Gate.
I forgot about 9 too.
Fantastic.
Kenny
Yeah,
used to
9's
watch
good
that
all
all
the
the
time.
time when he was a kid.
Yes.
Well, he's still a kid, but when
The
he was
Monster
little.
Squad. Monster House. I'm really keen on this list. I didn't get into horror till I was 18, so when I have kids, I want some good recommendations. There you go, Jared.
Same, Jared.
I don't love it, but Friday the 13th Part 2 is one of the first. Texas Chainsaw Remake and Halloween 4 and Hocus Pocus. If you count that Little Lovely Vampire when I was 7, I think I saw that.
Little Vampire, yeah, I used to watch that.
Thank you so much for your donation. And since it's our first donation of the night, you know what that means.
Ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby, ooh, baby.
Thank you, brother. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
These were a couple great ones. The Devil's Backbone,
Mhm.
Pan's Labyrinth, and
Yeah,
the
that-
Fear Street trilogy and Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark are all fantastic choices. All right, guys, we are all caught up on the chat now. So, my love, would you like to start us off with number 10?
Yeah, my number 10 is Nightmare Before Christmas. I knew you were gonna hate that, but I don't care. I love the stop motion. Stop being in butthole. I know you don't like it, but I do like it. And the little Dr. Frankenstein, he scared me. Like I thought he was super creepy when I was a kid. And did you know that it was Disney's first full length like stop motion movie?
I did not.
Yeah, and it kind of like paved the way for more stop motion.
I will say the score is fucking fantastic.
Oh, the score is amazing. Yeah.
I'm not a huge fan of the film. I kind of look at that like I look at Trick or Treat. Like I want to like it,
Yeah.
but I can't. Like no matter how hard I try, I cannot get into the movie. But the score is so good. Like the score is so good.
Yeah. I like it. So
Yeah, I mean, to each their own.
exactly.
How about you, Bobby? What's your number 10?
So how are we doing with if somebody says one of your movies? Because I didn't
That's
really
fine.
You
think
can
that.
Yep, just still go right in
Okay.
order.
Okay. All right. This one might throw you guys off a little, but it was on lists when I looked it up. Willy Wonka.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
Now, where did most of those kids go? I don't know.
They died.
Well, yeah. But
Or they
then,
became Oompa Loompas.
yeah. It was just, I mean, it wasn't that bad for me when I was a child. I used to watch it a lot, but I could still see why people found it creepy, but it wasn't terrible in my eyes. And what's it? Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder was very creepy at some points. And then,
Yeah,
of
My dad.
course,
your
the
dad.
biggest
like your dad.
movie villain of all time, Grandpa Joe, is in that movie. So I had to make
Yeah.
that joke. I'm sorry. But yeah, 10 coming in, Willy Wonka. Like I said, it's a classic movie. It's one of my favorites, but I believe it could be considered at some points a horror movie.
The
tunnel,
boat scene.
we're in the
Yeah,
tunnel
they're in the
with like
tunnel.
the bugs on the wall and stuff. Yeah,
Yeah, it is.
Super creepy.
Not just that, but Mr. Slugsworth scared me so bad as a kid. The guy that was trying to get the gobstopper, he just freaked me out. I was like, you might be nice, but I just don't like your face. Like, it bothers
Even
me
the
so
Oompa Loompas got me. So
yeah, I've always said that Willy Wonka and the Wizard of Oz both have horror elements to them, so I can totally see that. So what about you, Celeste?
At number 10, I have a newer one. I have Megan. Instant icon. And I think it's a good story for kids and like, you know, parenting and I don't know, cute. Loved it. Lots of fun. And also not too scary.
Right.
Yeah.
Some moments that genuinely made me cry. In Megan. Like, there was one moment especially where I was just like,
yeah.
So my number 10, we just did a rewatch on this movie because Ashley will be doing a review on it here very soon, and that is Little Monsters. It was recommended to Ashley to do a review of it. We rewatched it, and I was just like, man, I forgot how much I loved this movie as a kid.
Really?
Like, that movie is so much fun. Like, when the monster is pissing in the apple juice.
Yeah.
Like, Howie Mandel.
Howie Mandel.
Yeah, he's so over the top and goofy in the movie.
He's very energetic.
Yes.
For sure.
And then you got Ben and Fred Savage, Boy Meets World and the Wonder Years coming together in this one, the brothers. Yeah, I just, you know, and it's got Marv from Home Alone. Why can't I think of his name?
Okay, I don't know.
Daniel Stern.
Yeah, Daniel Stern.
There it is.
Yeah, just watching Daniel Stern as like this like loving dad is hilarious to me. Because whenever I think of Daniel Stern, I either think of Marv from Home Alone or when he was the coach in Little Big League. Or the baseball player, I mean. Was it the rookie?
Rookie of the year.
Yeah, Rookie of the Year, not Little Big League. Rookie of the Year.
And Celtic Pride. I don't know if you've seen that one. Oh,
yeah.
Watch it.
Like, it's just so funny to see him in this movie as like this loving dad that has a wife that's getting a divorce. You're just like, Daniel Stern, what happened? So for me, number 10, I'm going with Little Monsters. And if you guys get the chance, check that movie out if you haven't watched it in a while, because there's a lot of very funny moments throughout that movie. And there's some genuine freaky moments, like the guy whose head comes apart.
The boy?
No, not boy. Boy's like right-hand man. Remember, it's not the boy. The boy's the big thing. His right-hand man, the one with the tuxedo.
Yeah.
Yeah, him. Not boy. His right-hand man guy. Freaked me out. Wanted to cry. Don't like him. We did get some love for Paranorman in the chat too.
Paranorman, I did. Yeah.
Not. Oh, that's a great
choice. It totally is.
I know. Monster Squad, Corpse Bride, Nightmare Before Christmas, my second favorite movie. Sorry, Jared. Dominic, what's up, man?
Hey, Dominic.
Coraline and Paranorman, Beetlejuice.
Yes.
Twitches. I don't think I've seen that one.
Oh yes. Oh my god.
Oh shit. Sister twins. Sister.
Tia and Tamara.
Yes.
Tamara.
Yes.
Yeah. Maui, right?
Yeah.
Lights out.
Yeah.
Shaim.
He's like, that was scary. That's scary. Yeah.
I love it. 1990. That's another scary one.
Yeah, that's what I saw that, but I couldn't do it. But
she whoops my ass.
I mean, someone's got to handle him.
The intro of Unsolved Mysteries, like that music and shit, used to scare the hell out of me, Mark. Totally agree. That's another movie that scared me when they're turning into the mice.
Yeah.
The witches. And like when they actually like reveal themselves as witches. Yeah, no thanks. Nightmare Before Christmas, not my cup of tea, but it's a great movie, being fair.
Yeah.
Addams Family. No, not right. Don't encourage that. Sleepy Hollow, The Black Phone. Black Phone's a little naughty. Apocalypse Wow, what's going on?
Hello.
Willie is pretty dark when you think about it.
Yeah.
When Good Ghouls Go Bad with Christopher Lloyd. Yes. Dracula Dead and Loving It. Dude, Return to Oz, I think it's just genuinely scary.
Yeah.
That movie
There's
scared
some scary,
me.
Yeah,
the wheelies.
Sure. The wheelies and the Tremors. Yeah, that's a good one.
Matilda, Miss Trunchbull. Oh.
She like throws her around by her pigtails out the window.
Matilda,
she like makes him eat that cake.
Into the chokey with you.
Yeah. She was scary.
Yeah. Better Watch Out and The Babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. She did fantastic. Loved it.
Thank you.
Boy is terrible. Oh, maybe it is Boy then. I thought it was.
It is. That's what I wasn't arguing, but I knew I was right.
Well, then who's the big guy?
That's
Not important.
his name isn't.
I was wrong. I'm sorry.
Can you
Bushwhack.
say that again, please?
Killer Clowns. Hey, what's up, Joe?
Hey.
What's up, Ben? Just watched the Willies today. Oh, this is the second week in a row that the Willies got brought up, and I just watched it for the first time for my first horror movie. If you guys haven't seen the Willies, that movie's fun as hell. It even has what's DJ Tanner from Full House? What's her brother's name in real life? From Growing Pains, Kirk Cameron.
Oh,
Kirk Cameron does a cameo in that movie as the guy from Growing Pains. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Celtic Pride has Damon Wayans and Dan Aykroyd too.
Yes, you should see it. Oh,
gosh, man, I gotta check that out then.
It's these two sport nuts, and yeah, really good. I watched it like last week again. So good.
Yeah. Do you mean the lady in white? Because the woman in black, unless the original. My bad. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very good. The Gate, Ghostbusters. Look at this guy. Little Monsters is the most fucked up kids movie. 5 stars. Love it, dude. Love it. Something Wicked Comes This Way was Disney's first horror film. The first time Disney released a straight up horror film. So, hey, put the guns away, Bobby. You get us in trouble here.
Thanks, Connor.
All right. So we are up to number 9, and that'll be Bobby starting us off.
All right. This is probably my most recent one that came out. Spirit Halloween. It came out last year, I believe.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I didn't care for it, but obviously they weren't trying to get a person of my age to enjoy that movie. That movie clearly wasn't for me, but it's a perfect gateway horror movie to me because it's a little creepy, a little scary. There's some jump scares, but I think anybody could watch it. It's childish. Maybe not childish is the right word, but it's for younger kids. And I think while I didn't care for the movie, I think it's a perfect gateway horror movie. And I enjoyed it for what it was,
It was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how our kids felt too. Our kids were like, it's all right.
Yeah.
It's just
Christopher Lloyd was great.
Christopher Lloyd is always great.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
Yeah.
That was one of my first videos on the channel. One of my first
that's awesome.
Ooh,
nice.
Not good.
So, what about you, Celeste? What's number 9 for you?
I feel like Ashley's gonna kill me in my sleep, but I have Hocus Pocus here. I'm sorry. I think this one is really fun. It also helped me get into the genre, and all the witches are really great, especially my favorite, Sarah Jessica Parker. And it was on Disney. It's great for kids.
Yeah.
What's the thing she said? Amok. I don't think it's the last we've heard of Hocus Pocus tonight.
You don't think so?
No. But it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. So my number 8 is probably my newest on the list. And it's gonna be Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. I loved reading these as a kid. And I thought for what they were going for in the film, it was very effective. I love the blob lady.
She looked just like in the book.
She
looked exactly like
the spiders, coming out of the girl's face.
Yeah.
The writing in the book, the big toe.
The skeleton, or not the skeleton, the scarecrow.
Yes. I mean, and we had a lot of fun watching this movie. There's some moments that are genuinely scary, especially for a child. If they're trying to get into horror. If I was going with probably the scariest movie on my list, this would be probably in the top 3. But this is one that I feel like people would love if you want to introduce your children into horror and kind of push them over the edge a little bit in the fear aspect.
Yeah.
Scary Stories would be one of the first ones I would show them. So, what about you, my love?
My number 9 is Frankenweenie. I took my son to see this in the theater, and I just loved it. I loved how it was loosely done about Frankenstein, because that's my favorite Universal horror movie. So I really like that, and I just like the family aspect of it. the black and white. I'm sure everyone has like lost a dog, and like the sad feeling that you get with that. So yeah, Frankenweenie.
Which is a lot of fun. Frankenweenie was a lot of fun.
Yeah, well, we went and seen it in the theater, and then when it came out, I bought it, and he literally watched it like every night.
It was that one. What was it? Paranorman.
Paranorman. It
Was
came
that the
out
other
like the same, like right around Halloween, the same year.
Funny enough, the Plain White Tees, the pop band, they did a cover of my favorite Ramones tune, Pet Cemetery, for Frankenweenie, and I thought the Plain White Tees did a great job on that song.
Mhm.
That's one of the best covers of the Pet Cemetery I've ever heard. And I'm not too much into the Plain White Tees. I thought "Hey There, Delilah" was such a fantastic song the first time I heard it, and then like by the 9,000th time,
I was like, you did not like that.
I did like it when I first heard it. When I first heard it, I was like, "This is a beautiful song." Then it made it creepy because he only met the girl one night. But anyway, we're getting off on a tangent here. So I guess when you know, you know.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we got some more Beetlejuice love. Dead Silence. Shaim, your kids are going to be terrified.
I'm not with that one.
that
movie scared the
That
Yeah.
one is scary. Stop
Yeah.
it. The twist ending?
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Come
Went
on.
from Goosebumps and
Mary
Unsolved to
Shaw.
Nightmare 4. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I want on record, there is one movie, if it's mentioned tonight as a gateway horror, I'm going to be very upset because it scarred me as a child. But let's see if it gets mentioned.
Okay.
He's like, I
That's
swear to God, if anybody brings up Snow White, I'm going to lose my shit. I just said that because I seen Snow White in the chat. We got Waxwork, Ghoulies, The Haunting Hour. That was another R.L. Stein one, wasn't it? The Haunting Hour?
It's
I think so. The Haunting with Liam Neeson
I
and
don't
Catherine
know.
Zeta-Jones. That was good. I think that was a remake too, but it was still fantastic.
Yeah.
Solo. She's going after you too, Celise. Mr. Boogedy.
Mhm.
Oh God. Saturday the 14th. Movie. That fucking
Oh,
movie.
no.
Wiggle your big toe. Ernest Scared Stupid.
Mhm.
Scary Movie 3.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what's up, David? Did I miss
David.
the dad jokes? You have not missed a dad joke yet. Yep, nope, no dad jokes yet. Everybody's in the chat. Nope, no dad jokes. Dad joke. Okay, I'll give a dad joke as soon as we're done here.
You're gonna wish you did miss the dad joke.
Hey, what's up, Slaughtered Lamb? Thanks for stopping in.
Hey.
Watched Freddy's Dead once and burned it. I wasn't gonna ask for a dad joke until later. Oh, Little Shop of Horrors is a great one.
Yeah.
Arachnophobia, man. I still check my shoes before I put them on. That one messed me up. Oh man, that's a fantastic movie. Super underrated psychological horror. If you haven't seen
Yeah.
Gothica with Halle Berry,
You know, it's funny. I think about this movie way more than I should.
when the
But, like,
husband's on the ground, and
no,
he's like, "What did I do?"
the handwriting thing. How
Oh.
he's like, he like can't. I don't know.
Have you guys seen Gothica?
I've seen it, yeah.
Oh, I fucking love that movie. It's so good.
It's a good
We should do
one.
we should do a didn't see that coming on that. 'Cause
Okay,
That's got a nice twist ending to it.
for sure.
Okay, Castellar, we're gonna have to have a conversation here because that
Oh,
movie
that movie was
scared
Oh
me so
no.
That even just
So-
sounds creepy.
so
That
creepy.
movie has such dark
Oh, it's
Oh my
very
God.
dark. Very dark.
It's so funny.
and the book too.
Yeah.
I have people that are like, "That's not a horror movie." I'm like, "What?"
Yes,
How is
it
that
is.
not-
It's like real life horror. Like
Total
yes.
horror, man. When you watch the
Yeah.
little boy eating that cookie, I'm like, "No, don't do it."
No.
Not yet, and I emphasize the yet. So, Dracula's Daughter, pretty much anything from there is made for kids. Okay, so I do want to say, because we got a lot of people jumping in that haven't been here yet. If you haven't, please make sure you're subscribing to Bobby's Breakdowns and Sweet and Spooky. Make sure you're becoming a part of their YouTube family as well. We wouldn't bring them on here if we didn't think they were just the coolest
Sorry.
people. If it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button. We'd appreciate it. There's a lot. I wanted to put this on my list. There's a lot in Labyrinth that scared me, but
Mhm.
nothing more than Bowie's outrageously large package right in my face the whole time. But that movie definitely scared me. So, all right, dad joke. What did the fish say when it ran into the wall?
Oh no.
Damn.
Oh, God.
Damn.
Because it hit the dam.
No, Ken. No.
Come
Be
on.
quiet.
That's a good one.
No.
Go to jail.
Go to jail. Go to
I'm gonna
jail.
arrest him now.
What was the other one?
I don't know.
My book is not here.
She's over it. She's like, please stop.
Where's
Yeah,
my
I don't know
book
what
at?
happened to that book.
Yeah, I don't know where it went. Celeste, do you want to start us off with number 8, my love?
Yes. Number 8, I have one that I think Ashley already spoke about, Nightmare Before Christmas. Sorry, Ken, that you're a hater.
He is such a
Ew.
hater.
Hater. This was one of my favorite movies as a kid. I watched it so much. I love the music. And I love Sally. I just love her so much. I love this movie. It's a great movie for kids. So many kids that are in my life love this movie.
And I agree. It's again, I want to like it. I really, really want to like it. I just can't. I cannot do it.
Why?
I don't know. I want to. I really want to. All right. So since I only told one dad joke, we're gonna give one more.
It's really okay.
Redeem
Why-
yourself.
It's
why?
okay.
Why did the bike fall over?
Why?
I know this
Because-
one.
Because it was too tired.
Oh my god, that is so bad.
All right, guys, have a great night. I'm gonna leave.
Hold on. One last one. What's the difference between a homeless guy and a man in a suit and a bicycle and a tricycle?
A wheel.
A tire.
Oh,
Wait.
a tire.
Because a tricycle has three
a
tires.
tire.
Tire.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's yeah.
No.
Why
You must be
are you
stopped.
lifting up the roof?
I'm raising the roof on
You,
myself.
yeah, you should not be.
That's like
Why
always
are you
myself for
lifting
rap
up
battle.
the roof?
Oh!
He's
Oh my
proud. You gotta
God.
give him- He's
I'm
proud of
sorry.
it. You know?
All right. My number 8 is Coraline. And it's strictly because of not only the other mother, but the beautiful colors throughout this whole movie.
Yeah.
Like one that really comes to my mind is when they do the overhead shot of the garden
Yeah.
with all the flowers that are blooming. Like it's such a beautiful shot. I love it. I love Coraline. I think I put that above Nightmare Before Christmas. I just think I don't know. I enjoy it more. So
I doubt you're even gonna have that one on your list. To be
I don't.
honest.
I don't have it on my list.
So obviously it's above it.
Yeah. I don't know why you gotta make me feel like such a stupid face. Stupid face.
I don't know. My number is it me?
Yeah.
Me.
Is it me?
My number 8 is Little Monsters. You already talked about it, and I did just do a review on it. But Howie Mandel, he's very energetic, but he's funny. He still makes me laugh. He can get a little annoying at times, but I like it when the lights turn on and he like disappears in just the clothes. And I don't know, just like you talked about the boy where he has the boy's face stretched across his monster face. He was creepy to me when I was a kid. Just that whole sequence of like his little brother being on that like wheel and him trying to like let him go. Yeah. It's creepy. There's a lot of creepy aspects. And just like the fact that the mom and dad are always arguing and then they're like talking about getting divorced. Like that's very real shit right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the little brother, like, I'm sorry, I'll be better. Like it makes you feel bad.
Oh my God, it's so fucking sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, not fun. Not fun. What about you, Bobby? What's your number 8?
So this is kind of the one I told you. This is kind of a sequel, but it isn't. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
Now, I've only seen it once, and I will probably never see it again. But if I can get through this movie, and I scare it easily. In fact, Kane Hodder called me a not so nice name because I was so scared at a convention. But with that being said, if I can get through this movie, you can. But Johnny Depp, really creepy. Just the dark tones. It was really creepy to me. I think it came out in like 2005 or something like that. So I haven't seen it in a while, but ugh. But
Yeah.
if I can get through it, you can get through it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, and I'm still not a Johnny Depp fan. So
You just don't like anything, do you?
I
Ken?
know I'm just a hater.
Good lord.
Here's my thing though. Like I think Johnny Depp is like
He can play any
yes,
character.
He's a phenomenal character actor. Like he can do anything and he does it so well. But just I don't know. Like I can't say I don't like him because I think he's fantastic. I think he is an
You just don't
amazing,
like the
phenomenal
movies that
actor.
he's
I just
in.
never really get into the movies he's in. That's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Johnny Depp himself,
Edward
fantastic
Scissorhands.
actor.
I
Except
like Edward Scissorhands.
Secret Window.
And Secret Window. I wasn't
Pirates.
ever really a fan of the Pirate of the Caribbean fan.
Why'd you put on the hat? I don't know. I'm gonna love that movie.
That's another creepy movie.
I love that movie. Oh, I know. I did not like it at all.
I didn't read it.
The remake of Pet Sematary in the new film, in the 2019 film.
Oh,
Yeah, did not dig it at all.
version,
I thought that remake was not very good. Sleepy Hollow is another good one. I prefer Damn by Ron Simmons. Damn!
I like that one.
Ashley burned the book. That's another book that's
No,
been
I
banned.
didn't,
Is
Nathan.
the dad
Ashley burned the
dad
book.
joke book.
No, I didn't.
Is that a gateway horror movie? Or?
Yeah. Pet Sematary is the best. I can't wait for Bloodlines.
The OG is the best.
Very excited for Bloodlines. Halloween Town 2. We've got Gremlins, Gremlins 2, Orphan. That bike joke was told by Allison to Corey in Ends. See? I have two for number 8, The Whole 3D and Darkness Falls. Oh man, that Darkness Falls movie is so creepy. Ashley's over this nonsense. Gremlins. See, that's what it's like a day in our house. Just dad jokes all the time.
Oh, I thought you meant Gremlins.
Flash
Don't-
off from pictures.
Don't get them wet. Don't feed them after midnight.
Yep. Or dad jokes come out. Just join. This is hilarious. Well, thank you for joining, Dee. Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed.
Yes.
Very nice. Haunted Mansion 2023. We haven't seen it yet, so I can't put that on there.
Danny DeVito.
Why was the soft drink so upset after the basketball game? Sierra missed. She was so depressed.
Oh my goodness.
He texted me that one, so I told him to put it in the chat.
That's awesome.
He's putting that in the back of his mind for later.
Yep.
He's
Will
got it noted.
Get a repeat. Yes, this is another thing. The Bride of Killer Pinata is now on Amazon Prime. So go and check it out, guys. We hope that you enjoy it. We had a lot of fun being a part of it. Very great experience. I hope I can't speak on it too much, but more will be happening in that universe, and I'm very excited for it. Dark Crystal, that's another good one. All right. So we are up to number 7, and that is me starting us off. Are we lagging to you guys?
Laggy?
No.
Not that I noticed.
It looks like it's like laggy a little bit. Number 7. Look, I like the movie, but I had to put it a little lower. It is The Ghost with the Most, Beetlejuice.
Okay.
Wow.
Again, I like the movie. Very excited for the upcoming sequel.
Me too. I can't wait.
But we just rewatched it recently, and it didn't do the same for me that it did when I was a kid.
Really?
I still enjoyed it, but it just wasn't the same to me. So, like I said, put it down a little lower, but it's still number 7. So number 7 for me is Beetlejuice. What about you, my love?
My number 7 is Ernest Scared Stupid. This movie actually did creep me out a little bit when I was a kid, especially like the lady in the junkyard and the trolls. Like I thought they were creepy looking. And like just Ernest is all of his facial expressions and like his jokes, just like his over the topness. It always made me laugh.
Love it.
But the trolls, weren't they killed by chocolate milk? Like that's how they were.
That was
killed
their
off.
weakness, wasn't it?
Was chocolate milk? Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, love it. We might talk about that movie again, but until then, Bobby, what do you got for us at number 7?
Mine's been repeated before. Nightmare Before Christmas. And again, if I could watch it, anybody can. It came out What year did it come out? I'm not remembering correctly.
1993.
Okay, so yeah, I watched it a little later. I believe I had a video game on it, if I remember correctly. I don't know how, but like I said, it's been a while since I've seen it. Granted, but good movie. I think Danny Elfman, of course, is great in my book. But if I can get through it, you can definitely get through it. So coming in at number 7.
Awesome.
Oh, Paul Rubens voiced it. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
How about you, Celise?
At number 7, I have Carnival of Souls from 1962. I really, really love this movie. It's also only 78 minutes. It's so short. It's black and white, not very gory, just kind of eerie, creepy vibes. And yeah, I think it's pretty kid-friendly, and the performances are really fun. So
Yeah.
Nice.
Especially for such an older film, it's nice to be able to go back and watch a movie like that and still be able to have it hold up as well today.
For sure. Yeah.
All right. So my number 7, we already did. So we'll catch up on the chat real quick. Just the dad jokes, Ken. Sorry, guys. Tourist Trap, fantastic movie. Yes,
That
Andy.
movie is so
Yeah.
weird and creepy, but I love it.
You're
I
a
love all
hardcore.
the. Yeah,
Love it.
that's scary. That's a scary movie.
Yeah,
Willy Wonka.
my number 10.
Yes, definitely scary. Case 39. That's a really good one. Really good one. Love that movie.
It's a good one.
Why did the ghost go to the bar? For the booze.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm gonna have to
But
save
you
that one. That's
started-
actually pretty good.
Lamora, A Child's Tale.
Hmm.
7, House. Roger Cobb, my boy, my favorite movie of all time. Favorite
Of
horror
all
movie.
time.
The Monster Squad. I said horror movie. Night of the Living Dead. That's a good one.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah. All right, so now we are up to number 6, and that'll be you starting us off, love.
Number 6 for me is Gremlins. It's a classic 80s icon. It's a must-watch every Christmas season. I just think that little Gizmo's cute, and the Gremlins themselves are really creepy looking, and they just are dark, and they wreak havoc on, like, I think it scares me more about all the stuff that they mess up. Like, imagine who has to clean all that up.
Yeah.
So that's, no thanks.
Yeah. Yeah. No thanks. So how about you, Bobby? What's your number 6?
So this is where Ashley might get mad at me. This is where the last minute replacement came in for Hocus Pocus.
Very curious.
Disturbia with Shia LaBeouf. I like that movie a lot. And I remember getting what she's not happy. I know. Listen. Hocus Pocus would have been on the list, but my brother said, "Oh, Disturbia." I'm like, "Oh, that's a good one."
Oh,
And
so it's
I'm
your
not-
brother's fault.
I'm not the biggest Hocus Pocus fan either. Just saying. But Disturbia, the guy who played the serial killer, I always remember seeing the preview when I was like 9 or 10, whenever it came out. I don't remember exactly, but he would just pop up into the screen. But it wasn't too bad, and I'm pretty sure it was rated PG-13. Hour 45, I think it's doable. Couple jump scares, couple murders, but overall good movie, and I think it's not too bad that you can't get through it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great movie, though.
Yeah. I don't remember a
stand by
lot
it,
about it. I
actually.
remember seeing it, but I
Yeah.
don't remember a lot about it.
Yeah, it's one of Shia LaBeouf's early. Well, this was like right before the Indiana Jones,
Did we
And
watch
then
that
he-
together?
Yeah.
and then he went
Halle
insane.
Berry in that?
Halle. No, I know which one you're thinking of, though. Halle Berry was in where the girl gets kidnapped and she's in the trunk. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not Disturbia.
Okay.
I'm gonna find out that title.
Okay.
I've seen this one
Oh,
before.
where he's like
The neighbor,
checking out the
right?
neighbor. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Where is it?
And and she's the mom's like dating the crazy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
remember
oh.
this.
It's called Kidnap, of course.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, came out in 2017. A mother stops at nothing to recover her kidnapped son. Yeah. Yeah, Halle Berry's the what do you call it? I can't think of the name. The operator. There you go.
911 operator.
Yeah, I couldn't get that word out.
All right, Celeste, you want to give us your number 6?
Yes, my number 6. This may be the scariest one I have. I don't know. I don't think it's that scary. Krampus.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a little on the scarier side, but I still think it's pretty kid friendly, and I think it's really fun. My favorite thing is like the gingerbread,
The little
gingerbread men. Yeah.
And Tony Collette.
And I just love of course. And I love the way the creature looks in this, and I just think it's like a fun movie.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's another one that we have to watch every
year.
Christmas season.
I do that too. I love that.
Yeah.
So you just talked about it, but my number 6 is Ernest Scared Stupid. I can't tell you how many times in my life I've been like, you'll pay for the sins of your forefathers. I don't have forefathers. I only had one father, and I barely knew him. That's such a great line in that movie. Love Ernest. Everything that he did, whether it was that, he was great in Toy Story, doing the voice.
Yeah.
Beverly Hillbillies, his Uncle Jed. I really did like a lot of everything that he did. Jim Varney, I thought he was great. So I had to put Ernest Scared Stupid on this list. So I believe that we will catch up on the chat now real quick before we get into our halfway point of number 5.
I just remember going to like Blockbuster, and I was able to like rent a movie for, I don't know, it was around Halloween, and I picked Ernest Scared Stupid.
Movie's so good. So good.
And I loved it.
Yeah. Goosebumps, Night of the Living Dummy, Leprechaun in the Hood. Shaim, we're going to have a conversation. Black Christmas 06? What are we doing?
Eating eyeballs.
T. Parker has Hocus Pocus at number 6.
Wow.
Disturbia.
Yes.
Just rubbing salt in the wounds.
See?
Yeah.
Rear Window. I don't remember Rear Window. I'd have to see that one.
Mm-mm.
Dead and Breakfast, 911. Curse of Bridge Hollow was a good. Don't Breathe. That one scared me.
That had my anxiety going the entire time.
That one has like a very dark thing happening at the end. I don't know.
It was very, very dark ending.
Yeah, the baster thing.
Yeah,
No, thank you. Gross.
The reason I could not root for the guy in Don't Breathe too.
Yeah, because he is a bad guy.
Yeah, you can't come back from that.
No.
That's something you can't come back from ever. That horror couple in the house. Shout out to Sweet and Spooky. Great to meet you, Bobby. Group hug.
Hi, friends.
So there's another donation. So let's wrap a little bit.
We share a Starbucks Frappuccino blend, and see, this isn't just philosophy, it's based on science, you see. Mr. Singh, my pediatrician, just confirmed for me, you tall skanks are going through puberty. Ho.
Love that movie. I love that movie, man. That movie's so funny. It's scary too.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's scary, especially when the grandma's like underneath the porch. That freaks me out.
Christopher Landon wrote the screenplay for Disturbia.
Oh,
I did not know that.
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I can't wait to see what he does for Scream 7.
I love him. I'm so excited.
He's great. The Hitcher. I've never seen the Hitcher remake. I've got to watch that remake. The Burbs for sure. Ghostbusters Afterlife.
The Burbs.
Oh, I bawled like a baby watching that. Like literally, like I don't cry at movies, but that one.
It was to the point where I was like,
not even lying.
Aww.
It was bad.
we watched it very, very shortly after we had lost my father-in-law, Ashley's dad. So the ending of that movie hit quite hard.
Mm-hmm.
Home is Where the Haunt Is. Now that just sounds fucking amazing. That sounds like a genius movie. I bet the writer, director, main actor, and the other director, shadow person, are sexy as hell. Hey, speaking of sexy, Rocco! Hey! Hey!
You're being summoned.
Oh, I am?
Want to say hi?
Hey, everybody.
This is my lovely partner, Rocco.
I can actually.
Love you, buddy. Listen, if my mother didn't care less about screwing me up with the darkest horror movie, this my kids can survive them too. That's
Got a
awesome.
point.
Terminator, Taking of Deborah Logan. Man, that was a great movie.
Mhm.
So good.
Oh, dude, this movie is so good. Summer of '84. Have you guys seen Summer of '84?
I haven't seen it.
Cannot recommend it enough. Such a fantastic. It's like a coming of age story. It's like the Goonies mixed with It, mixed with like a Killer Instinct type movie.
Yeah.
Like it's
Cool.
very good, and the kids are fantastic in the movie. Got some more love for Rocco here. Hey, Shaheem's too. Everybody's seen Rocco, and we all got excited. Hey, what's up, Gory Tiger?
Hey, Gory.
I said The Bride of Killer Pinata would be a great gateway horror movie.
There's a sequence in there.
Yeah, there's definitely one
you
scene
might
with me
not
that
want
you might not want your kids
child
to
to see.
Yes, right here. The ending of Summer of '84 had me shocked in a good way. The movie ended, and I was seriously like, what?
Yeah.
That's how you're going to end this flick? Like, oh, the ending is so good. Such a great ending that you do not see coming. Yes, the Kate May Slayer, baby. All right, so Bobby, do you want to start us off with your number 5?
Yes, and I actually just watched this today with my father. He saw it for the first time. Happy Death Day. Now,
Yay!
I love that movie. I love both
Me
of them,
too.
actually. I
Yeah,
did not put the second one on just to not try and cheat. Jessica Roth is great in that movie. Christopher Landon, of course. I think it's creepy at some points. Don't get me wrong, with that baby mask and how they figured out. Do you guys know how they figured out that was the right mask to use or no?
Mm-mm.
Christopher Landon walked on the set and turned a corner, and one of his workers was walking by. She screamed, and he goes, "All right, we're good to go. Let's do it." But I think it was a brilliant movie. I didn't guess the killer. I won't say who it is. I didn't guess the killer in the end, but I think Jessica Roth is really funny in that movie, and you can definitely get through it. It's I'm not gonna say it's harmless, but it's a good time. It's a good hour 45 where you're trying to guess who's doing it, and like I said, it's funny and it's manageable.
Yeah,
And it has a fantastic sequel.
it does.
Yes.
Yeah, I like
Yes,
the
it
second
does.
Love Happy Death Day to you.
Mm-hmm.
Another Christopher
Yes.
Landon. All right, Celeste, you want to give us your number 5?
Yes. My number 5 is Killer Clowns from Outer Space. Lots of fun. I love this one. An 80s classic.
Oh yeah.
I don't think it's very scary, okay? I think it's doable, you know. They're like shooting people with popcorn. There's like cotton candy. It's not very gory. It's
Making
fun.
you into cotton candy.
It's a fun time. And the clowns look super goofy. So it's like
Mhm.
they're not really scary, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know. Good time. And great music.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I will say also that the T-Rex scene
Oh yeah.
always got me. I always thought
Yeah.
that was fantastic.
Yeah.
So got to give some love up for that. My number 5 has been talked about a little bit here and there. I'm going Monster Squad. I think that's a really good way to get your kids into not only horror, but to learn about the Universal monsters and who the Universal monsters were. That's what I love the most about that movie. Is you've got great kid actors in it, but you also have a great backstory of the Universal monsters. So love it. Wolfman's got nards for sure. So I'm going Monster Squad at number 5.
Nice. My number 5 is Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice.
Shit for having it at 7.
I did.
You were like 10. What the hell? I hope you had it 2 up higher.
You know, it doesn't matter where I had mine.
I not say Coca-Cola.
I will leave right now and lock you out. No, anyways, I don't know. I love this movie. I feel like it puts like a better twist on death. Like you're kind of rooting for the ghost, like to keep the people out, whereas in other movies you're like rooting for the people and trying to like get the ghosts to go away. But like I feel bad for them. Like that was their house and you're taking it over. Like they have every right to haunt you. So
Well, let's just say like Mr. Rooney from Ferris Bueller's Day Off If he's in a movie, I'm rooting against him.
Oh yeah,
Like,
always.
You got this movie, you got Ferris Bueller, you got
Yeah.
Duck.
Yeah, and like the Rooms of Souls, like that's
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
So
Again, like I like Beetlejuice, the handbook for the recently deceased. So
Yeah.
dope. But it's just it's a little lower. All right, before we get to Salisa's number 4, let's catch up on the chat real quick. Tremors is at number 5. Good choice. Love Happy Death Day. Oh, I'll be happy to talk about Summer of '84 anytime. If you need a guest, Clintonville, let me know. I'd love to come on and talk about that movie. I adore that movie. I think it's so much fun. Scary. It's very much anxiety ridden, but I had a great time with it. The Crow.
Interesting.
Pretty heavy opening, man. Like
Brandon Lee.
Can't rain all the time. Freaky, yeah, that is a 3-parter. Happy Death Day to you, and Freaky. There's one part of Freaky that makes me super uncomfortable. The gang assault scene, like that part. You like what ends up happening to the people that are attempting the assault, but at the same time, you're like, I don't like that. I love Happy Death Day. Gonna tell my kids that's Groundhog's Day.
Yes, that's
There you go.
what it is. Yeah. Is there going to be a third one?
It's been in limbo for a long time. We've heard there is. We've heard there isn't. I hope so.
Me, same.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Cuppercake. I love Killer
Hi.
Clowns.
It's fun. That's a very fun movie.
Scooby Doo on Zombie Island. Boogeyman 2023. Great choice.
Oh.
Shaun of the Dead or Ghostbusters would be my number 1.
Okay.
I like the way you think, Justin. Killer Clowns is a great choice. Spirit Halloween has so much Killer Clowns merch. Yes, they do. It's so awesome.
Yeah, they have like the big
Yeah.
I don't know, animatronic guy.
Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness is fantastic.
Wow.
Why do you do that? Come on. They reused the clowns for Trolls and Ernest Scared Stupid. Hey everyone, please smack that like button for these cool cats and kittens. Please, we'd very much appreciate it. Darkman's a great one too. Hey. Maybe if why is this not working? Maybe if Landon knocks it out of the park with Scream 7, he'll be able to do a Happy Death Day 3.
Maybe.
Which would be nice.
I'll take
so
it.
let's go to number 4, which will be Celise starting us off.
At number 4, I have one of my favorite 90s movies, and it is Death Becomes Her. It has such a great cast. Goldie Hawn, Bruce Willis, and Meryl Streep are all really amazing. It's just like a really fun horror comedy. It's lighthearted. I love it.
Yeah.
It's so weird to see Bruce Willis in this role now, like with a whole head of hair and like
it is weird.
Being goofy. And I'm trying to look here because I heard that they were doing a remake of this movie.
No way.
No, Disney has no current plans for it because there was a rumor going around. Although reboots and remakes are running rampant right now, there does not appear to be one on production. Okay, good. Because I heard rumors that it was happening, and I was like, don't do it, please.
Yeah, we don't need that. This one
that's
is
a cast that you just don't need to.
So good.
Yeah, no reason to remake that one. So my number 4, we're talking about gremlins and trolls and things of that nature. Well, I'm going to go with Minions. I'm going to go with The Gate at number 4. This is the movie that did so much for me. It taught me how to spin a record backwards to try to like hear messages in records. I thought the minions were so scary when they were down. And then you got that big monster minion. When Dad, you've been naughty, and then he puts his thumbs through his dad's eyes, and all that nasty shit starts coming out. Like, fantastic movie. Scary as a kid. I think now it's a little. I still think kids today would be scared of it if it was a game. If it was one of their first watches. But it's just a movie that I think is phenomenal and fun, and probably. I talked earlier about how I think Scary Stories would be in the top 3 of actual scariest. I'll put that up there with this one as probably the top 2 actual scariest on the Gateway list. So number 4 for me, The Gate, but probably the scariest of the bunch in my opinion.
Okay, my number 4 is Ghostbusters. Is that too low for you, Ken? What are you doing?
Why are you the way that you are?
I am who I am, Ken. I
Bite my
I
shiny
still.
metal ass.
Yeah, are you done or?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, cool.
He's got the
How
rule.
rude. How rude. How rude. How rude. How rude.
He's got a lot of these.
He does. Are
What,
there
what,
are there
what
more?
was number 4?
Ghostbusters. It's number 4. It's in my top 5. You're not happy? Okay, anyways.
Am I ever?
No, you're never. There is scary aspects, like when they're trying to track down the library ghost, or like the terror dog.
Oh my god!
And just like the score when the ghosts are around is super creepy. I don't know. It's got a lot of funny aspects to it too. But I grew up on these movies, so
yeah.
I think you should be happy it's in my top 5.
Don't gaslight me.
I
think you should be happy that I put it where I put it.
You should be happy.
Nah, that's awesome. Love it. All right, Bob, you want to give us your number 4?
It's been mentioned before, and that's okay. And I can't put it any lower because of Michael Keaton. Beetlejuice. I refuse to bash any Michael Keaton movie because I love him. Anyway, simply put,
Nice fucking
it's rated,
tunnel.
it's rated PG. Sure, it can be creepy at some points, but it's rated PG.
Yeah.
You can get through it. It's definitely doable. And don't worry, Ken. Ghostbusters is coming up for me, but you might not be happy with my number 2. I'm just saying. Just saying. You've been warned.
Well, you're getting preemptively. All right, so
Beetlejuice. Love Michael Keaton.
Yeah, he was born to be Beetlejuice.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. So we'll catch up on the chat real quick.
And Batman.
Nathan has number 4, Hocus Pocus.
Wow, Nathan.
Really?
Return to Oz. I think Return to Oz is just a straight up horror movie.
Yeah.
Like Return to Oz is scary. Darkness Falls. The House with the Clock in its Walls, Goosebumps, The Night in Terrortown, and The Grudge. I don't know, when Ted Raimi gets his jaw ripped off. Like, ugh. The Sixth Sense, Fifth Element, The Ring, What Lies Beneath. All these movies scared me. That's a good one, actually, because I was going to put this on there. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Yeah, this movie's actually scary. Like this, I think is the scariest of the Harry Potter films. Like this one actually has some moments that are like, ooh.
I've only seen the first one. I don't know. Not a Harry Potter guy. Sorry.
I'm more worried about this comment, Nathan.
No. What?
Jared.
Dude. Okay. I've seen Ghostbusters, and I'm not like a total horror movie guy, and not to age anyone, but I think Ghostbusters was before my time, even. So, like, come on. Okay. Ghostbusters was 12 years before I was born.
Oh, for fuck's sake. God, oh, shit.
Yeah,
this is the face I make when people tell me they haven't seen Ghostbusters.
Horrible movie, but I get it.
So bad.
That movie's dog shit.
Yeah, horrible movie. But it gave us Paul Rudd.
He is cute.
He is.
How have you never seen Ghostbusters? Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh. All right, Rob. Listen, that's enough of that.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
enough of.
Wow. I thought that was one just everyone's seen.
I know. Hey, Rainbow Fright, how's it going?
Hey.
The Ruins immediately comes to mind. Very nice.
Okay.
I just got to work with Rainbow Fright yesterday. That was amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see that My First Horror Movie. It was a whole lot of fun. Young Frankenstein is fantastic. Yes, TV series definitely qualify.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, don't do that. Don't encourage.
Stop it. There's no way. I don't believe they haven't seen it. There's no way.
So what's red and smells like blue paint?
Red paint.
Red paint.
What's red and smells like?
I want to go home.
Yeah, what?
All right, so we're up to number 3, and that'll be me. I told you I was a good dancer. Can I keep you? Casper.
Yeah.
Casper at number 3 for me. Love this movie. I love some of the what's the word I'm looking for? The people that came in. What the hell?
Oh, like the
No, you can't think of it either.
No, because I'm looking at you.
Like the guest spots.
Yes.
What the hell am I
Cameo.
talking?
Cameos.
Cameos.
Yes.
God, why the word? Like you get Ray from Ghostbusters. Clint Eastwood has a cameo. The Crypt Keeper has a cameo.
Crypt Keeper. Yes.
Rodney Dangerfield has a cameo. Ashley just did a fantastic review on Casper. It was her first review she's ever done for the channel, so check that out if you guys haven't already. Super proud of you. You did an amazing job on it.
Thank you.
And it's a movie that we grew up loving. Devon Sawa, obviously cutie in the film. You know, it's just a fun film.
It's so funny when we watch it with our daughter. She was like, he's so cute. And then like I show him what he looks like now, and she was like, who's that? And I was like, that's how. She's like, oh, he's old.
Your mouth.
He's in his zaddy era, guys.
I told her, I was like,
I mean, I went from liking him when he was, you know, the cutie as in Casper, and now I like the daddy era. So
yeah,
Listen,
same.
Junior came back into the game in Little Giants to lead the Giants to victory. So I don't want to hear one bad word about Devon Sawa, okay?
Yeah,
Like,
we don't. That's a great guy. That's a great guy.
We love Devon Sawa.
I
We
love
have to harass Devon Sawa to get him on Ken's channel.
for sure.
Ooh, that would be a good one.
Yeah, I'm telling you, like
When we met him at Horror Hound, that's the first time I've ever like seen Ken like starstruck, like and had nothing to say. Like I was like the talkative one, and Ken was just like,
I was like,
hi. I'm like, what are you doing? You're so weird.
your hair.
He was so starstruck.
That's so sweet.
Was he nice though?
Oh yeah, he was awesome.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
Good,
yeah,
good,
he
good,
was
good,
great.
good.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Some of these celebs are hit or miss.
Yeah, it's kind of scary to meet like, you know, people that you look up to, because you never know what you're gonna get.
Yeah.
Mm.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's
Randy
always
Quaid.
And then
nerve-wracking.
like if they're assholes, you're like, oh fuck.
Yeah, now I can't fucking get into
Yeah.
your shit anymore because you're a douche.
Yeah, I
Don't
hate-
Don't meet Randy Quaid, whatever you do. I'll tell you that right now.
Randy
From
Quaid,
cousin
a
Eddie,
little bit.
Hot tea.
from Christmas Vacation.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
he's Dennis. Yeah, don't. Yeah, no.
I
not
read
enough.
what's
no.
his face that just dropped out that was in House?
oh, William Cat.
I heard that he's not a very nice guy.
That would fucking destroy me.
I know, that's why I'm kind of glad that you didn't meet him.
We were supposed to meet William Cat, Roger Cobb from House on Saturday, and
He dropped out of the
he dropped out of the con.
I guess
so,
he had
Wow.
conflicting schedules.
but-
Conflicting issues. Sorry, that was
No, but
too
if he was a douche, I probably would have cried on the spot because
Yeah.
that movie changed my fucking life. So, yeah. So, did you give your number 3, babe?
I didn't. My number 3 is Adam's Family. I don't know. I love the family aspects, how they're like weird and they don't care. Like, I love that, you know, because I kind of feel like that's us. Like, we're the weird, like, horror people in our town of like, you know, like it's all about like football and all that. And we're like, we really like horror movies and stuff. And some of the parents, I think we're kind of weird, but it is what it is. Like, we don't live in like a spooky house that has like, well, I do put my decorations up really early, but
Like, we definitely live in a town where horror is not.
it's not like the cool thing.
Yeah, we're definitely weird.
we're the weird couple,
Yeah.
but oh well. And
We've been that way for 18 years.
yeah, heck yeah. I mean, I was even like that before. Like as a kid, like I liked horror, and it wasn't cool when I was a kid. But anyways, Morticia and Gomez, I love how much they love each other, and just like the dramatics of the family. And I mean, is it scary? Not really, but just the creepiness of it all.
I'd kill for her. I'd die for her. Either way, what bliss.
Yeah,
Love
and we watch it every Halloween
it.
season.
Every year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So fantastic choice.
Thank you.
What about you, Bobby? What's your bronze medal?
So before I get into that, you really have convinced me to watch Little Giants now.
Yeah, buddy.
We gained a yard. my favorite.
I literally
sequel.
only watched Little Giants for Devon Sawa.
Yeah, right. That shit's so great.
No, I mean, like as a kid, I had to watch it because Devon Sawa.
And the
was-
quarterback's not even there. They're standing around. What? It's so fucking cool.
Spike and Icebox were here in October. I didn't get to go, but I was like,
Yeah,
they're here. I was like,
that's
sick.
sad, dude.
Yeah, but number 3, it's been mentioned before. At least it cracks the top 3. Maybe Ken will be happy. Ghostbusters. I mean, oh, he's not happy. Okay.
He's never happy.
I thought he would be. I mean, he's really not going to be happy with my 2. I'm telling you that right now.
Well, I
Well,
didn't know what the
Ghostbusters-
hell was so much better you put above Ghostbusters. That's what I'm trying to figure out now.
So I guess now we know what your number 1 is, Ken. God.
Hey, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Okay?
I'm not going to lie to you. I cheated on the
Guess
first 2.
mine is.
I cheated on the first 2, but Ghostbusters, it's Bill Murray. Obviously, Bill Murray's hilarious. Dan Aykroyd is great. You can definitely get through it. It's creepy at some points, like I said, but again, if I can get through it. And for those people that claim they haven't seen Ghostbusters, which I'm not sure if I believe, go see it. I'm not sure how that's a thing.
Yeah.
But go see
I
it. Number
agree.
3, Ghostbusters.
Go watch it.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Yeah. So I'm going to go. Why did that just happen?
I don't know. I feel like you
Holy
do
cow.
this every time.
That was a bad day in Kennytown right there. All right. So let's get back to this. I'm such a geriatric when it comes to computers. I'm like, please work. All right. So that's going to have to work for now. Celise, you want to give us your number 3?
Yes, my number 3 has been mentioned before, but I have Coraline. It's one of my favorite animated films. The Other Mother is just a spooky bad bitch, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Love it. It's genuinely a scary movie, but I think it's, I saw it when I was a kid. You could do it. You can get through it.
It's just one of those movies that I just feel is like such. It is creepy, but at the same time, like it has enough of that, like the loving feeling to where you feel like you're a part of that family, and you like you connect with Coraline. You connect with
definitely
the nerdy kid that is her friend. I can't remember his name.
Wilborn.
Yes.
Wilborn?
Something like that.
No, Wyborn.
Okay.
Wait, I'm checking.
Yeah.
What is happening, Ken?
Wyborn.
Wyborn.
Yeah.
And again, like you feel enough to where you like you love him too. So yeah, I just think it's a fantastic movie that I genuinely enjoy. What happened?
Do you
Oh
guys
my
think
God.
you
You
made
made
it?
it. You
Yeah, I
made
was
it.
going to say.
I can help.
I can read comments if you want.
Yeah.
I don't know what why did that happen?
I don't
Yeah.
know.
There it
Yeah,
is. Okay. For some reason, the chat got hid on our screen, but I was able to pull it back up now.
Oh,
Okay.
You sure?
Yeah, that was really weird. I don't know how that happened.
You need your magnifying glass to read
What?
it.
I'm old, is what she's saying.
There, that looks good. Please
Okay,
just leave it
there.
alone.
Okay.
Please.
Okay. Now let's catch up on the chat real quick before we get to number 2. Ashley, stop being weird, Kenny. Kind of eating Sawa.
I was like, I don't know.
I had that moment with Taker. Don't worry, Ken.
Yeah.
With Undertaker, is that what you said?
Oh yeah, when I went up, I'm like, ha 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 ha. I'm like, I don't know what to do here.
Right. That would be awesome, though.
Me when I met Matthew Lillard too.
Yeah.
I met Matthew
He's a
Lillard, too.
god.
Yeah.
such a
Oh my
great
god, he's
Great.
so nice. But I
Great.
didn't know what to say, and he was so sweet, and I was just like, "You're an icon." I was so nervous.
Okay, so
Yeah.
quick
I
side story.
Go ahead.
So I met Charlie Hunnam. I don't know if you guys know who that is. Sons of Anarchy.
Yeah, I love him.
I may or may not have had a little too much adult beverages, and I went in there and I just simply told him, "I love you, man." And I was like, the next day, I'm like, "What?" And I told him the next day, I'm like, "I may have told you I loved you last night." He goes, "I remember you." I'm like, "Sorry." He goes, "No, I love you too." I'm like, All right, thank God.
Oh,
She's like,
so
no,
sweet.
here's my number.
In my head, I'm like, what are you doing?
Did you meet him at Monster Mania?
Charlie Hunnam, yes.
Jealous.
Wait, have you been to Monster
I
Mania?
was gonna go, and then I couldn't go during that.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been.
I go to both the shows every year, so
Nice.
we'll have to. If you go, we'll have to meet up.
Yes,
Sure.
we'll meet up.
It's funny because I got it real quick. What's up, Jay Hustle? When we met Matthew Lillard, I was like, Salt Lake City Punk is awesome. He was like, thanks. I was just like,
Oh, you would love this. Matthew Lillard called Rocco handsome like within 2 seconds of meeting.
Nice.
no, just so Matthew Lillard knows, if we meet each other again, hands will be thrown.
I was like, this is so Ken coded.
Right. Just meet him or see him again and be like, Matthew Lillard, Rocco's mine. What were you talking about? He's like, wait a minute. I thought he belonged to that Solis guy. Whoa, you remember that? So I love the Addams Family, us too.
Yes.
Okay, I will say this. I had a really, really bad. Oh yeah, fuck that guy. Fuck him. He was.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
He was Solis. He was one that was really trying to be touchy feely with Kylie.
Oh, who is this dude?
He
I don't
played
even know this
Leatherface in the Texas Chainsaw remake.
Oh.
Gary Busey. Oh, he's another one.
Oh yeah, ew. I unfortunately met him that day that he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you were at that show. So was that? That was the first one I went to. Oh,
yeah, that Andrew
so-
guy tried to get really, really touchy feely with a really good friend of Ashley I and Selisa's.
So
she actually
gross.
posted a video about it that was like, "Yo, this guy was like very, very handsy with me and my friends," and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Yeah.
Like, who the
Ew.
fuck do you think you are?
Yeah, like I don't give a shit who you are. Don't fucking touch
Yeah,
me like
yeah.
that.
If you want to, put your arm around for a picture, but like he was putting his arm like down around like the hip
Yeah.
and like trying to go look like shit like that, and like
Absolutely not. It really couldn't
No.
be me. He would have got backslapped.
Yeah.
see, like whenever people come up to me for a picture, I literally put my arm like this,
Yeah.
right up on your shoulder, give a thumbs
Oh,
up.
you-
That's it.
You don't Keanu Reeves them, where you just put your hand out. And,
The shadow hand or
The
whatever.
shadow hand? but yeah, Gary
The only
Busey.
bad
oh.
experience we had was Lou Ferrigno. That's the
Really?
only.
No,
Dude.
The nurse from Halloween.
Oh, that's
she
true.
was not a
She was
nice
such
person.
a mean
Oh.
person.
Like, and it's like,
Wait,
are
who
you?
is
Like,
it?
the nurse
the-
from
yeah,
the OG
from the
Halloween.
OG Halloween. What's her name?
Oh,
I think she was at Monster Mania once. I think.
Fuck, what's her name?
she was rude.
She
Oh,
was
she
so,
was so
rude.
mean.
Ew.
Nancy.
And it's just
Nancy something?
Like, what are you anymore? Like, I mean, yeah, you might have been.
Yeah, like be so
back then.
for real. Like this is
Yeah.
your claim to fame. Like shut up.
Like, get out of
Sorry,
here.
like-
Who do you
Wait.
think you are?
Oh,
Right.
You had a bad day with Lou Ferrigno? I
Nancy
thought he
Stevens, who played
Yes.
Nurse
Nancy,
Marion.
I
Yes.
knew it.
Yes, she was so
She
terrible.
was. Yeah, she was
Um,
awful.
Ew.
Lou
And you guys
Ferrigno,
paid?
dude.
You guys
No,
paid?
No,
We
we
didn't.
didn't. We watched what she did to someone
we
else.
were in
Oh,
line.
okay,
And we
good.
We were in
walked
line
away.
to see, yeah, and then she like literally treated these people
Dude,
like shit, and I was like,
this-
I'm good.
This
like,
guy,
no, thank you.
his
Oh my
wife and their
God.
kid like paid money, and like they went around the table to get a picture. She was like, "No, you stay on your side of the table," and then just like
Oh.
spread apart. And it's like, what? And like this little kid was all bummed out and
Yeah.
sad. She was like, "Stay on that side of the table."
She was very.
I was like,
rude.
"Yeah, we're getting the hell out of this line. There's no fucking way. That's extreme."
Girl, what?
She could have been
Wait.
like, "Look, I have problems with COVID. I have health problems. If you could stay on that side of the table, I'd really appreciate it." But if it's even at that point, why come?
Right.
Why show
Yeah.
up?
Like, you know, people are gonna want to get your picture with you, and
And when
stuff
they
like
want
that.
a picture, they want to come around and put like I said, even if you just stand right next to each other.
Like, you don't have to touch me,
Right.
but I can't.
Yeah, but I want to stand next to you when I just paid all this money to get a picture. Anyway, Lou Ferrigno. For those of you that don't know, he was the original Incredible Hulk. I took my son to a con when he was about 5, and he walked up to Lou Ferrigno's table, and Lou Ferrigno was sitting there texting, and he looked up at my son, and he looked back down, and I was like, "Don't worry, Kenny. You could shake his hand." He looked back up, and he looked back down, and I was like, "Never mind, Kenny. Fuck this guy." And I took my son, and we walked away. And I walked away. I was like, "Damn, I just said fuck the Incredible Hulk." Like, holy shit.
Dude,
But my son's like 5, and he was just like right there, like wanting to meet the Incredible Hulk. And he literally looked at it twice and went right back to texting. And I was so mad because my son was so bummed at this moment. Like my son put his head down, I was like, come on, let's go. Like, it was like 10 years ago, but still, my son's heart was broken, so I got pissed off really quick. Like,
I got lucky, I guess. I met him in July, like a month ago.
Nice. And again, the way that I'm saying this, I don't want it to come across as I'm like, Lou Ferrigno's a bad guy.
Yeah,
I don't know what that text was. It could have been something really,
Yeah.
really bad that he had to do. Like, just because I meet someone on a bad day doesn't mean they're a bad person. But that just was the only bad experience I had was that moment, just because of my son. He could have been like, man, this is something really important. Can I please finish this conversation?
Just give me a minute.
Like even that, just to let my little boy know, I'm not ignoring you. Just give me 1 second, buddy. I got to finish this conversation. I would have been like, yeah, well, hold on. That's fine.
I don't know. Some people forget that they're there because of
the fans.
Their fans.
Right.
Like, you're famous because people love you. Like,
right.
Jenna Frank and Lou Diamond Phillips. Those are 2 great ones that I met this year.
Who was the first one?
Jenna Frank, the OG Green Ranger's daughter.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm never going to get the chance to meet him, so I got to meet her.
Right.
I talked to her for like a half an hour while people were in line. Super nice
awesome.
girl.
Yeah.
Super nice, down to earth. And Lou Diamond Phillips was incredible.
Wait, if we're shouting out good people, shout out to Ski Ulrich. He talked to me for like 15 minutes. Was super sweet.
nice.
I
was supposed to meet him
gotta
last year.
The best one that I've ever met, just because again of how he treated my son, was Norman Reedus.
Yeah.
Norman
I've
Reedus.
heard he's good with kids. Yeah.
He went above and beyond anything he was expected to do for my son. So that's, I won't get into this deep, long story again because I don't want to keep you guys all night. But he literally made my son so happy
That's cool.
that he
That's
almost
dope.
cried. So, like,
That's dope.
Norman Reedus, I don't care what anybody says about that guy, what he does in the future on movies or anything. He can make 10 dog shit movies in a row. I will watch every single one of them just because of how great he was with my son. Coco. And that's a fantastic movie. Coco. Amazing.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to meet Ski. I still am. He canceled on Monster Mania last year.
You have to. He's great.
Him and
He
Nev.
got canned from his job after Haunted Hippie posted her video talking about that Andrew dude.
Good.
Really?
Good.
Wow.
Well, I mean,
The
you
way
can't-
that he
you
was with her
can't
was
be a disgusting pervert and get away with
But
it.
it wasn't like when you watch the video, because like obviously we're gonna take Kylie's side no matter what, just because of how close we all are, like in this community, and like we're genuinely very, very, very good friends.
Yeah, but why would she? She doesn't want to just get somebody in
Exactly.
trouble.
And the way that
Yeah,
she went in
of course.
depth about this situation, this was not a misunderstanding situation. This was a legit, I'm trying to perv on you. I feel like I can do things
Like,
that
if
other
you
people
feel
can't because of who I
uncomfortable,
am.
yeah,
Um,
then there's a problem.
right. It doesn't
If
matter.
someone makes you feel uncomfortable.
If you put your arm around someone like this and they get, if someone's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. If I went to do that and someone nudged away or did anything, my bad. I'm sorry, because I'm a hugger. That's my biggest downfall is I hug people. But if I can tell I'm making someone uncomfortable, I won't do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to make someone feel like they are uncomfortable with me. I don't want someone to feel uncomfortable in any situation. And the way that this guy acted towards my friends is disgusting. It's a disgusting way to live your life because you know that he does that because of who he thinks he is. And there are times where he's going to get away with it because unfortunately in a situation in the environment we live in now, a lot of people are looked down upon for ratting those guys out. But Kylie had the strength to come forward and say, this is what this guy did. This is how he treated us. And it was not just her, it was other people there too. So that's the bravery that we need to show all the time so that stuff like that doesn't happen again. So Haunted Hippie Kylie, I love you. Great job.
Yeah.
So proud of you.
Same thing with Gary Busey. So he's
Disgusting.
yeah.
He was
Disgusting.
He was bad.
Fuck
I was there. I was like, dude. I'm like, come on, man.
It's gross.
Yeah. I've heard
Bruce
that
was
too.
cool with us.
I've heard that
Yeah.
too.
I've
Can't confirm one way or
heard.
another. I've never met him. Don't know, but I've heard that
Yeah.
Yeah.
from.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say CJ Graham was bad. I was like, no. I've had such
no.
interactions with him.
Besides,
Hulk smashed the like button in honor of my son. See, and I
Besides
think
Kate-
that's how. Oh, go ahead, Bobby.
besides Kane Hodder cursing me out, lovely man, at the bar, I'll tell that story
That's
when we get
hilarious,
off.
though. I could never imagine, like, I don't know, man, not wanting to take a picture with somebody or
with
being
a kid
rude
too.
to somebody. Yeah, with a child especially, man.
With a man, all right, fine.
But even then, I'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
let me shake your hand. Let me give you some tap. If you want a picture, let's do it. But if I'm having a shit day, I would let someone know, like, look, I just found out some really bad things. I'm very sorry. Please let me make it up to you in some way, but it's just not the day. So we will go to our silver medal now that I went on that long tangent. I'm sorry, my love. Number 2. What's number 2 for you, my love?
My number 2 is Casper. This is another one that I watch with my family every Halloween season. It's nostalgic for me. The score is literally one of my favorites. I listen to it in my car.
You definitely do listen to it in the car.
Yeah. And just like the father-daughter relationship that is in the movie, I love that. It's like I said, it's just nostalgic for me. Like it just reminds me of being a kid and just the feeling of Halloween and all the good feelings that come with that. So, yeah, number 2 is Casper.
Fantastic choice. How about you, Bobby?
All right, so before Ken boots me, it's been fun. Nice talking to you guys, and I did cheat on the first 2. I will be honest, but that's okay. They're gateway movies for me because this is the first horror movie I saw when I was like 16. Halloween '78.
Well,
it's
like I said, the best thing about this is there is no right or wrong answers. This is all opinion based.
And I know Ken does not care for that movie, but it was the first horror movie
wrong,
I saw. He's wrong,
just
though.
so you know. He's wrong.
I agree.
Yeah.
But Halloween '78, it's one of my favorite movies. I think it's just a classic. Obviously, there's murders and stuff, but I've said this a lot. I got through it. But it keeps you on your toes, and it's not too bad. Now, the later movies, like Halloween Ends, when there was killing, it's a little brutal, and Halloween Kills. But Halloween '78, you could definitely get through. If you have a weak stomach, you can definitely get through it. You'll be fine. But Halloween
the only problem getting through Halloween '78.
Don't even say that. It's boring.
Trying to stay awake.
That's
oh, come on!
Oh my god.
For '78, it was great.
But you can stay
on.
awake for Friday the 13th.
Yeah. They show you how to make coffee to stay awake.
Okay, what do you like better, Halloween Ends or Halloween '78? Don't break my heart.
Who, me?
I think you like '78 better, actually.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Ken?
do.
As a movie?
Don't.
Halloween Ends.
Halloween Ends wasn't a Halloween movie, and I stand by it.
Neither was Halloween 3, but it's still a fantastic movie.
Halloween 3 is fine.
Ends.
Halloween Ends had Michael Myers.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing. Halloween Ends is I wouldn't even go as far as to say it's a fucking awesome movie. It's just a really shitty end to that trilogy. If Halloween Ends would have been released as a standalone film, I think it would have been way better received. People went into this movie looking for the ending of Laurie Strode and Michael Myers.
Yeah,
they didn't get that.
Me.
As we should have.
But when you actually go and you go rewatch this movie with just the open mind of it's its own standalone film, it's fantastic. The kills are great. The opening is the best opening, including '78, of any Halloween film when that dumb kid falls from the second
that
floor.
I'll give you. The opening was good.
Like the more I watch Halloween Ends, the more I like that movie, and I'm not ashamed to say it. I think it's a fantastic movie that got ruined because it was the third part of a trilogy. Shut up.
Were they lost?
It's just not a good ending to Laurie's story.
I agree.
I did not get my closure, and I was
absolutely not. Like the final movie is not when you decide you're gonna introduce a whole new character and make it about him.
I agree. Like I said, I think that because it was the third part of this trilogy, that's what ruined Halloween Ends. If it would have been its own standalone film, I think it would have been much better received because the film itself is great. It looks amazing. It's got some great cameos in it. Darcy is in it. There's a lot of really good cameos. I love Corey. I think Corey's a great character. But again, the worst part about this film is it's the third part of that trilogy. That for me, when it comes to being the third part of that trilogy, yes, that movie's dog shit. It is a dog shit end to the David Gordon Green trilogy. I will give you that. I would never argue that because that's 100% fact in my opinion. But I think the movie itself is fantastic. I think it's a great movie. There's a lot of great storytelling in that movie. But again, I can't argue with you guys. As an ending to that trilogy, that movie sucks. It fucking sucks as the end of that trilogy.
Are you a Halloween 3 fan?
I fucking love Halloween 3.
I love Halloween 3 too.
That tracks. That tracks.
I fucking love it. But my two favorite Halloweens that aren't 3 or ends, I guess, would be Halloween H2O and Halloween 2018. I think Halloween 2018 is probably my favorite.
I loved
You
2018.
You redeemed yourself a little. Okay.
My top 3, if I can't count Halloween 3, if it has to be a Myers film, my top 3 would be 2018, H2O, and probably
6.
Fuck that movie. That's one of the worst.
No.
Halloween 6 sucks. But yeah, I don't know. I hated Halloween Ends when it came out. The more I've watched it, the more I really appreciate the film.
The first time I seen it, I wanted to cry.
They lost me at 2 spots in the movie. Sorry to go off on a tangent.
No, you're go.
Was when Corey enters the sewer or the cave, wherever he was.
Oh yeah.
He manhandles Michael Myers. Manhandles. And the second part was when Corey is getting beat up by the high school band. Not the high school football team, the high school band.
They're tough, okay?
I sat there in the theater. I'm like, oh my goodness. And that's my first video on YouTube. So we got up to a real bad start.
See, I think, like, for me, like, a lot of the things that I like about that movie, like redeeming qualities of it, it looks beautiful. Like, the film looks beautiful. There are obviously things about this movie that I don't like, which is funny because we were sitting in the theater, and the part where the lady that got stabbed with the fluorescent light bulb, when she showed back up, I looked at Ashley. I was like, ooh, James counted her as dead in the kill count. He doesn't have to go back and redo that because she's not dead. Ooh.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, like when they're blaming Laurie for Michael being around. Michael imprinting Twilight-ish on Corey was pretty weird.
I hated that.
Yeah, same.
The story will continue when Allison has her baby, and it's a little baby with a Michael Myers mask on. Like,
I'm good on that.
Ridiculous.
I think we're done. We don't need any more of it.
Yeah, I think that story is done.
I think we're good. Yeah.
Yep. We are up to Celise at number 2. Sorry, we got off on a huge Halloween tangent.
Sorry, going off.
It's okay. We're passionate.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. That's what makes it fun.
At number 2, I have House on Haunted Hill from 1959 with my Scream King, Vincent Price. I love this movie. I think almost any of the Vincent Price movies would be like good gateway horror movies. This one's fun, murder mystery in a haunted mansion vibe, and the scares are really silly. So,
one thing I want to say about this film. Hold on, I'm trying to get it pulled up right now. Why won't you work? All right, there we go. It should upload now. This right here, when we're talking about House on Haunted Hill, 1959. It's 59, right, Celise?
Yeah.
This is one of the best damn movie posters I've ever seen in my entire life.
I love it.
That is so, like, we did our top 10 movie posters. That was my number 1. Like, that movie poster is so awesome. Like, I think this just, like, seeing that as a kid on a VHS cover scared the shit out of me. Like, that is fantastic. So I gotta get some love to that poster. Thank you for bringing that movie up because I love that movie. I love that poster. All right, so now let's catch up on the chat real quick before we all give our number 1s. And the chat's probably gonna be a little bit long because we went off on our Halloween Ends tangent. Number 2,
agrees with Halloween
double
Ends.
feature. Edward Scissorhands and Ed Wood. That's a very good choice. Number 2, Casper. 2, Ernest Scared Stupid. Coraline. 2, Shaun of the Dead. I did not put Shaun on mine. I wish I would have because I love that movie. Jeepers Creepers. Ugh.
That's a gate. There's no way that's a gateway.
Where'd you get those peepers? Wait, did Bobby say Snooze Fest 78?
Here we go. Nathan,
Nathan,
you're
stop
grounded.
it.
I first met Robert England at the bar at Monster
Yes.
Mania. I shook his hand and went back the next day for an autograph. That's so dope.
That
I've
is
heard
awesome.
he's
That's
nice.
so cool.
Yeah, he's been at Monster Mania a few times.
We will be meeting him in 2 days. Very, very excited.
Nice.
Very excited.
Yeah.
I have not seen it. I want to see it. They didn't play it anywhere near us. Have either one of you guys seen The Passenger yet?
I haven't seen it yet, but I love Kyle Gallner.
Yeah, Kyle Gallner's so amazing. I want to see it so bad. I think we put Nathan to sleep with our Halloween talk. I'm sorry, buddy.
Halloween Ends is a classic, and whoever doesn't agree, I'll be
Wait,
respectful.
Ends or 78?
Wait, did I say Ends? No, 78.
You said
78. What else?
ends.
Oh, no. Edit that out. Edit that out. This is why. Halloween 78 is a classic. Halloween Ends is far from a classic. Halloween 78, I stand by it.
Stop it, weirdo.
Then don't yawn.
Jaws. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's fair. Jaws.
If you like sidewalk point of views, it's Chef Kiss. I love that. Jaws is my number 1 for Danielle.
Fair.
Oh God, Halloween bends over.
I mean,
Glad you're coming around with Halloween Ends, Ken. Halloween Ends is a good Halloween film. Felt like John Carpenter film, and it gave Laurie the closure she deserves. Again, T. Parker, I know you've always been a Halloween Ends fan. I really still hate it as the finale of the trilogy.
Yeah.
But as a film, I have really come around to it. It's a good film. Bobby, your expression on your face is priceless. I sub to you.
thank you. Yeah, I usually wear the emotion. Yeah. Yes.
It's a good movie, just not a good Halloween movie. 2018 is the only one I can stand in that dog shit trilogy. I like them all for different reasons, but I think 18 is above and beyond the best. What's up, Brian?
Hey, Ryan.
That's my editor.
Yes, I do agree with this. We can all agree Halloween H2O's film and ending should have been the true end of the Halloween franchise. 100%.
H2O?
Yes.
1000%. It's my second favorite movie, and it's the best
We
ending
love
by
it.
far.
Yeah, amazing.
Then we wouldn't have,
Hey, welcome back, Troy. Then we wouldn't have gotten Resurrection. I
we
agree.
wouldn't have gotten Resurrection.
I know.
And I don't care what anyone says about Resurrection. That is a good movie.
We like that movie.
We do. That's a comfort movie.
Very nice. Don't put 6 on there. God damn it, Louis.
I've seen it one time, and I'll never
watch
see it
it.
again.
I think
I love
it's so funny. Like,
It
I love
is.
Resurrection.
like I think it's hilarious.
Trick or treat.
Like, it's so
Danger,
bad it's
danger.
good, you know.
It is. It's like a
Well,
comfort
yeah, that's fair.
Like I can watch that at any time. It's entertaining.
Well,
But Michael looks so fucking bad in it. I'm sorry.
he
Yeah.
does. But we're doing it in defense on that very soon. So
We are, and I'm gonna defend the shit out of it.
that is awesome. I do love the DJ kill with the tongue still on the record.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh, yes, that was cool.
Halloween 2018, love it. Halloween. I know yours is 4. I knew that.
Danielle Harris. I mean, it's fair.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I met her, too. She's very nice. Very nice.
Oh, I love that.
Hey,
She's
what's up,
tiny,
Cody?
but she'll-
Hey,
Great.
Cody.
Roundhouse, kick that like button.
Well, where's it playing at? What streaming service is it on, T. Parker? Because I would really like to watch this film. We
I
got a
can try
long
and
drive coming up, so
Here, I'll look into it for you.
yeah, please. I'd rather watch Resurrection than Ends on any day.
Oh,
Yeah, no-
that's a tough one. Oh my goodness.
Nobody likes Resurrection, but I guess I have to defend the shit
Can
out
I
of it.
take a third option and just?
After you watch the
Yeah,
in
you guys
defense
are going to
of,
watch
you're
the
gonna- you
defense
guys
on
are
it. You're
gonna
going to change
want to
your
watch
fucking
it.
minds.
Oh.
All right, guys, so we're up to number 1, and that is going to be Bobby starting us off.
Okay, The Passenger is on Amazon Prime. You got to pay for it, but you know. All right, so I cheated on this one as well, but it's my favorite horror movie of all time. It's a top 10 movie of all time for me, and when I saw it, I was so hyped. And my brother showed it to me. He didn't think I'd like it. Scream. I don't think it's that bad. I think you can get through it. And again, it's my favorite horror movie of all time. I was so into the first one when my brother showed me. I was like, "Can we watch the second one?" He's like, "Yeah." He had to quickly go get the DVD. He wasn't expecting me to like it. Loved it, and it's manageable to get through. Some bloody scenes, some jump scares, yes, but overall, I think you could do it. And Matthew Lillard cracks me up every single time.
It doesn't matter what movie Matthew Lillard's in; he knows the assignment.
For
Every
sure.
movie he's in.
13
Where he gets
goes.
hit with the phone, that's improvised but classic.
Okay. What about this?
What are you doing? What did I just say? Did I just say there's a petting zoo downstairs? No. There are ghosts downstairs, Arthur.
Yeah.
I love him.
Downstairs, Arthur. Yeah, that movie's fucking fantastic. Love that movie. Great choice on Scream. I know a lot of people who started off with Scream, so that's a very good choice.
I cheated because it technically is a horror movie and it's rated R, but I think long run, I think a casual viewer can get through it.
I think the thing with Scream though is it's like, again, I'm gonna sound really old right now. It's hip. You know, you got cool people in it. Like you actually care about your meat bags in the movie. They're not just meat bags. They're people that you actually genuinely care about. You love the killer. It's just a cool movie. Like it is a cool movie for a kid to start off with.
Yeah. And Ken, this next comment is strictly because you like Halloween Ends better than Halloween 78. I was 9 months old when that movie came out. Scream 96. So just to make you feel really old.
Okay, but instead of Richard, it's Bobby.
I'm gonna get you. You hear me, Richard? You hear me, Richard?
I had to.
All right, Celise, what's your number one?
My number one is Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island.
Nice.
It's my favorite Scooby-Doo movie, and it also got me into the genre too. It's so much fun, and like the cat lady. Oh yeah, she's played by Adrienne Barbeau.
Yeah.
Queen.
Yes.
Oh.
We just played a creep show clip. How funny is that?
Oh, nice. Yeah, it's really fun. I mean, what else there is to say, you know? Classic Scooby-Doo.
Absolutely.
You know what? I never gave my number two.
Oh. What is
Should
it?
we get that sidetracked that much?
Yeah. My number two was Hocus Pocus. I had to put Hocus Pocus on here.
Yeah, you did not say that.
Yeah. So obviously Hocus Pocus is my number two. Fantastic movie. She'll explain more here in a minute, but
How do you know?
slow down.
How do you know?
My number one, who are you gonna call?
Who are you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
We knew that, Ken.
Yeah.
There's so many like genuine scary moments in this movie too. Like we always talk about how funny the movie is and how great the cast is. Like the movie is so funny because the cast is like they were like Saturday Night Live alums. You know, you had Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd. You had these guys that were so big and awesome on Saturday Night Live, and they go into this horror movie and they make it funny. But the thing is, like the librarian scene
with the books
terrifying.
where they're all like stacked up,
or when she's just like rah, she's doing that monster, or when Dana is sitting on the chair and it starts spinning around and the monster hands come out and grab her face and shit. Like
and then that dog is in like the closet.
Yes, you know Zool and Rick Moranis is fantastic in this movie. Oh my god, I love Ghostbusters so much. Every single one of them. Every single Ghostbusters movie to me is fantastic. Oh, but what about the girl-led one?
The girl
you know
one?
I love that one.
Like, what do you mean the girl? The girl one is awesome.
Here's my
too.
problem with that movie. Is it because of a female cast? No. They were fantastic. Melissa McCarthy's fucking hilarious.
Yes.
It didn't have as many horror elements as I would have liked in the movie. 1, 2, and Afterlife all have a lot of very real horror elements to them. Ghostbusters 2016 did not have a lot of real horror elements. So
It's
that
still
was the biggest.
It's still a fun movie.
Still a fantastic movie. Love it. I don't get the hate that it gets. I don't understand the hate it gets. It's a funny movie. Chris Hemsworth is great in the movie. Your four leading ladies, Kristen Wiig, all them, they were fantastic. It's just I don't understand the hate it got because it was a female-led Ghostbusters movie. Like, grow the fuck up, man. Go watch the movie.
Guess what?
It doesn't.
Girls can do stuff too.
I know. Like they can vote. Apparently,
Yeah.
You know, like, they had like the 19th Amendment where they were allowed to fuck vote and
Yeah,
shit.
like literally
Like,
yesterday.
Damn it, man.
What did Chloe say? The girl push up. I was like, that's not a girl push up. That is just an easier push up. Boys do the girl push up too. Call it easier push up. Not the
I
girl
don't
push
even do push-ups.
So it's just like those are the things that like really make me mad. But the original Ghostbusters is so special to me.
I just
Then
think,
you had the real Ghostbusters, the cartoon.
I think it's funny when they're in the library and they're looking for that ghost and they're like, oh, these books are stacked up. And Bill Murray's like, yeah, because a human couldn't stack books like that.
Right. Or the part where they're walking and like the building's falling apart.
Yeah.
And they look and Dan Aykroyd's like, where do these stairs go? Bill Murray's like, up. It's so fucking
That's just
great.
like the humor that you like.
I know.
Like,
It's fucking
the dry humor.
Where do the stairs go? They go up.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Oh man, I'm stumped. I have no idea.
So
Ashley,
I
what
know
is your
nobody.
number one?
I know no one knew. Okay, what my number one was. I know this is a surprise to everyone, but it is
What? She's like Poltergeist.
Hocus Pocus, obviously. And
Of course.
yeah, I mean, I've been obsessed with this since I was 5 years old. It's another comfort movie for me. Like I can remember the first time I watched it. I was at my grandparents' house. And we were making popcorn balls for Halloween.
We still do that with your grandma.
We do, because my
that's
grandpa
great.
passed away a couple years ago, and he was so into Halloween and like all of his grandkids coming over for trick or treating, and he used to buy all this candy. So now every year we do this trunk or treating in honor of him. And the whole town comes to this trunk or treating at my grandma's house, and like we make hot dogs and all this. So if you wonder why I'm so into Halloween and stuff like that, it's because of my family. But Hocus Pocus is just a comfort movie for me. It just reminds me of being little and being at my grandma's house. And I think it made me love witch movies. And I don't know, I could go on and on and on about it, but it's just, yeah, it's just, he did. Like everybody knew my grandpa Frank. He was just funny and he would joke around with everybody. And he would literally give his shirt off the back for somebody if they needed it. Like that's just the type of person he was.
Human being, and
and
we miss him. And he's like I said, we have a whole trunk or treat in our town in memory of him every year.
Yeah, all of my family gets together, my cousins, my uncles, my aunts. They grill up hot dogs for every person in the freaking town that comes, and everybody leaves with a ton of candy and food, and it's just a good time. We do it every Saturday before Halloween.
Yep. This year's the 28th.
Yep.
Already got it planned.
And we do. It's just awesome. And Hocus Pocus, I mean, I literally have a tattoo of Hocus Pocus on my arm. It's nostalgic, and I love it.
Right. All right, guys. Well, we have given our list now. I want to catch up on the chat real quick before I let these amazing panel members go. We've got Gremlins, Monster Squad, Hocus Pocus, The Mummy. That's a great choice, T. Parker.
Yeah, The Mummy is a good one.
Brendan Fraser's fantastic in that movie. Child's Play 3, House of Wax 53, and Carnival of Souls. Carnival of Souls is a great one. Child's Play 3, my favorite of that franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Tin Man miniseries. I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
Mm-mm.
That's I would love that. Yay! Justin! Yeah. Very, very good choice. Love that movie. It's definitely scary, though. Oh, stop it, Justin.
Yes.
I am not on the stew train.
I agree. Bring him back.
Shout out to my boy Craven. Wishmaster 97. Ashley just finished a review on that for you, Cheyenne.
I did.
That's a good one. I did a review on it too. So fun. I also did it for Cheyenne.
Ashley started doing, her Ashley reviews. That way, people kept saying we want Ashley to review movies. We want Ashley to review movies. And the first one was Casper, and then the second one is Wishmaster because Cheyenne recommended it.
Nice.
So we're very, very excited to bring that one on. Number one gateway movie, Beetlejuice.
It's fair.
Wednesday is awesome. I did like Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Stu's alive 1 second before the TV killed him. Great choice, Elise, on your number one.
Thank you.
Same. Has anyone seen V, the TV series with Mark Singer?
Mm-mm.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I've never heard of it, Caveman. I will look into it, though. I want to live in your town. You don't.
It's a good town.
No, it isn't. Fuck
How
this
is
town.
not?
How is it?
Literally,
you don't want to live in my town.
It takes a village, and all the people
Yeah,
they
it's
always
definitely a village.
Yeah, it is. It's
The whole town closes at 7 p.m.
It's not a big town. Like shit closes down
my
early.
God.
But like if your kid needs a ride to football, you have 5 moms that are willing to do it.
That
Like
one thing I will say.
it's very
is,
family oriented.
Yes.
When my
Our
dad
town
was
is definitely that town where it's like if you need something, you know that there are people in this town that are definitely willing to help you out. We're a big football town, and
yeah.
we were going to announce it next week because our live next week with Dice Rollin' and the Double Feature podcast was set to start at 8 o'clock next Thursday. We're counting down our top 10 horror kids. Everybody talks about, the horror kids they can't stand, like the Babadook kid and all that, but we're going to do our top 10 favorite horror kids. That live has been pushed back from 8 o'clock till 9:30 p.m. because our son, who is a sophomore, made the varsity team.
Mhm.
So he's going to be playing varsity football as a sophomore. And our school wins state championship after state championship. So it's a very, very big deal for him as a sophomore to be a starter on varsity. So we're very proud of him. We just found out his first game is next Thursday, so we will be going to that. So I may not have a voice for our live next week, but I will pantomime all my favorite kids from the horror movies.
I usually don't know what's going on, but I just clap when you clap, and I ask a lot of questions.
Which is funny because I bet you guys can't tell, but I'm the very loud dad.
Oh
no.
Yeah, I'm the dad that like runs up and down the sidelines. Like I follow the plays as they go. Like I'm that dad. I'm very, very, very into the game.
You even do that with dance, and you don't understand it.
Yeah, I'm the dad in dance. It's like right up there, like trying to dance along with it.
He's literally up there, like
for my girls doing ballet and stuff. Like I'm recording and dancing and shit. Like my kids are doing it. I'm in.
Yeah.
Now a lot of people doing Wishmaster 97. Love it.
Nice.
Robert Englund was on V.
Okay.
Tin Man is another telling of the Wizard of Oz. Was on the Sci-Fi Channel. Have to check that out.
Huh.
Oh, it's on YouTube for free. Awesome. Yeah, it's so cool especially because Kenny is starting defensive end. So like I'm very stoked for him. He's got that swim move down. Like he's a beast.
Love that.
Hey, sorry I'm late. How's everybody doing today? Nicholas,
Hello.
thank you for joining. We're actually just getting ready to wrap things up.
Catch the replay.
Yeah, catch the replay. And if you guys can, come back after the stream, leave a comment, let us know what your list was. And I'm going to say it again. Please subscribe to Bobby's Breakdowns. If you haven't, please subscribe to Celeste, Sweet and Spooky. They put out amazing content, and they work their asses off to give you the best content they can create. So, like I said, we will see you guys next Thursday at 9:30, a little later start time because of Kenny's games are usually on Friday, so this will be the only time it should affect us. But we are going to push it back in honor of going to watch our son play football. We're not going to miss that. So make sure you get your list of your favorite horror kids. We always talk about Ellie from Pet Cemetery and the kid from the Babadook. Yeah, those kids suck. But we want to talk about some cool horror kids next week. So come back and join us for that. Bobby, Celeste, please don't go anywhere. We got a couple more questions for you. Everybody else, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It really does help the channel more than you know. And follow Sledgehammer Horror on social media. All those links are in the description as well. But until next time, keep talking horror.
Stay who you are.
And we'll see you guys soon.
Bye, guys.